Hello and welcome to this edition of FYI Weekly, your official source for City of Greensboro news and information. The City of Greensboro has been awarded more than $4 million from the Outdoor Recreation Legacy Program grant to make improvements at NOCO Park. The improvements are critical for the $75 million Windsor-Chavis NOCO Community Complex, which will integrate the existing Windsor Recreation Center, Vance Chavis Library, and NOCO Park. The overall project remains in the design development phase. Greensboro Assistant City Manager Nasha McCrae said this is truly a transformational project for the community, and the city is grateful to Congresswoman Kathy Manning for her diligent work to secure this vital grant. The federal funding is supplemented by the $50 million bond passed by voters in 2022, $8 million in federal pandemic relief money, and $15 million from Guilford County. Congresswoman Kathy Manning said historic NOCO Park in East Greensboro has long served as a pillar of the community. I was proud to advocate for the funding so this can continue to be a community gathering place where people can congregate, stay active, and express themselves. Earlier this year, Congresswoman Manning sent a letter of support to the North Carolina Division of Parks and Recreation Outdoor Recreation Legacy. The City of Greensboro has set a goal to become a car-optional city by 2040. Residents are being asked to help decide how to make that happen as part of Go Borough, the city's long-range public transit plan. An online survey is available in English or Spanish to help set priorities for how the city might invest in its bus system, the Greensboro Transit Agency, or GTA. Residents may also provide feedback directly to Go Borough ambassadors at one of a series of outreach events across the city in October and November. Transit Director Reginald Mason said we've developed two concepts for system-wide improvements that would significantly increase residents' ability to access jobs and other destinations with a combination of more frequent service and additional routes designed to reach new parts of the city. The online survey will be open until November 15th. Go Borough ambassadors will host several events in October and wrap up on November 14th. For more information about the Go Borough planning process, contact GTA Marketing and Communications Manager Kevin Elwood at 336-412-6309. To review the detailed route concept maps, visit the city's website. The Greensboro Department of Transportation, or GDOT, has published its fiscal year 2022-23 annual report. It's available to read online. The report highlights the department's key projects, grants the department was awarded, and safety data. The report also showcases various plans such as the downtown parking study and the transportation project funding priorities. The GDOT annual report also showcases the bicycle, highway, roadway, and sidewalk projects currently underway or completed in the last year. To review this and all other annual reports, visit the city's website. Cone Health has partnered with the city to share a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Following these tips is an easy way to help each of us improve our quality of life. Let's take a moment to check out today's News for Your Health.
With 1 in 8 women estimated to be diagnosed with breast cancer within their lifetime, it's important for women to understand their risks. So let's bust some common breast cancer myths. Myth: deodorant can cause breast cancer. So why do people think this? Aluminum is the active ingredient in deodorants. These plug the sweat ducts that stops the flow of sweat to the skin's surface. It's been suggested that aluminum may have direct harmful activity in breast tissue. However, no studies to date have confirmed this. Some research is focused on parabens, which are preservatives used in deodorants and antiperspirants that mimic estrogen in the body's cells. There is no evidence that parabens cause breast cancer. In fact, most deodorants in the United States do not currently contain parabens. Myth: The only sign of breast cancer is a lump. Although the most common sign of breast cancer is a lump, there are other signs of breast cancer too. Less common signs and symptoms include breast pain or heaviness, persistent changes such as swelling, thickening, or redness of the skin, and nipple abnormalities such as spontaneous discharge, especially if it's bloody, erosion or retraction, along with a change in breast size. Any persistent change in the breast should be evaluated by a physician as soon as possible. Breast cancer can only be inherited. Most women who develop breast cancer do not have a family history of the disease. Only 5 to 10% of breast cancer is related to genetic abnormalities. So the rest of us are at normal risk for getting breast cancer, which is 12.4% in our lifetimes, or the 1 in 8 statistic we all talk about. Myth: young women don't get breast cancer. In 2017, 7% of women under 40 were diagnosed with a form of breast cancer. Women who are diagnosed under age 40 have worse survival rates than those who are older, so self-breast awareness is key, and seeing your doctor if you know any changes in your breasts immediately is crucial. What is self-breast awareness? Self-breast awareness is being aware of your breasts, how they both look and feel, and reporting any changes promptly to your physician. Myth: mammograms cause cancer. The radiation emitted from a mammogram is minimal and is less than an X-ray. Mammography reduces the risk of dying from breast cancer by about 20%. Early detection of breast cancer by mammography also leads to a greater range of treatment options, including less extensive surgery and the use of chemotherapy with fewer serious side effects, or sometimes the option to forego chemotherapy altogether. Myth: there's no way to lower my breast cancer risk. Yes, there is. Get moving. Postmenopausal breast cancer risk is about 1.5 times higher in overweight women and about 2 times higher in obese women than in lean women. Women who get regular physical activity have a 10 to 20% lower risk of breast cancer compared to women who are inactive. Eat healthy. A diet rich in fruits and vegetables and limited in processed meats and red meats is key. Limit alcohol if you drink at all. Women who have 2 to 3 alcoholic drinks per day have a 20% higher risk of breast cancer compared to women who do not drink. Avoid tobacco. A review by the American Cancer Society researchers found that women who initiated smoking before the birth of their first child had a 21% higher risk of breast cancer than women who never smoked at all. Myth: men don't get breast cancer. Breast cancer in men is rare, accounting for less than 1% of breast cancer cases in the United States. However, since 1975, this number has been on the rise. Men are more likely than women to be diagnosed with advanced stage breast cancer, which likely reflects decreased awareness and delayed detection because screening mammography is not recommended for men due to the rarity of the disease. Thanks for joining me. I hope this information has been helpful. To learn more about cancer care at Cone Health Cancer Center, go to conehealth.com/cancer. I'm Lindsay Causey.
The Human Rights Commission is calling all civil rights champions in Greensboro, and playwrights are invited to submit their best work for the new play project. We'll have those stories and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. The Human Rights Commission is accepting nominations for the 2024 class of Everyday Champions of Civil Rights. The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Breakfast Committee will select 5 honorees for recognition at the 38th Annual Breakfast on January 15th at the Corey Convention Center. This year's theme is Inspired to Dream. The public is invited to nominate individuals or organizations who have made substantial contributions to further Dr. King's vision or to champion civil rights, civil liberties, and/or human rights in Greensboro. Nominees should have demonstrated a level of dedication or achievement beyond what may be expected in the normal course of the nominee's work. Nominations are due by November 13th. All ages and occupations are eligible. Posthumous nominations will also be accepted. The Everyday Champions Award was established in 2023. The inaugural class of honorees includes Melvin Skip Alston, T. Diane Bellamy Small, Joyce Gorham Worsley, James Shields, and the late Reverend Dr. T. Anthony Spearman. For more information, visit the city's website or contact Jody Stanley at 336-373-2038. Creative Greensboro is accepting submissions for the 2025 New Play Project. Submissions are open to any North Carolina resident or student playwright. The deadline for submissions is on Monday, November 13th. The New Play Project has been presented for the past 31 years with support from the Mark Gilbert Estate. It includes a $500 cash prize to a selected playwright, along with a workshop production of the selected play. For more information about the submissions or to review the instructions, visit the Creative Greensboro website or send an email to Todd Fisher. Creative Greensboro proudly continues this tradition as an important opportunity to advance innovation and support for our creative playwriting community. Founded in 2019, Creative Greensboro provides support for, ensures access to, and drives awareness of Greensboro's creative community. Through a range of programs, services, and partnerships, Creative Greensboro supports the development of a vibrant city. To learn more about Creative Greensboro and other low-cost or free ways to use space within the Greensboro Cultural Center, visit the city's website. The Greensboro Mayor's Committee for Persons with Disabilities is in need of community donations. This will support the 38th Annual Shoppers Day on Thursday, December 7th at Four Seasons Town Center. This one-of-a-kind free event benefits 700 residents with moderate to severe disabilities. Every $10 donation supports one shopper. Mayor's Committee Chair Paige Sprinkle said this is the highlight of the holiday season. We cannot host this great event without the generous support of the community. This holiday extravaganza, managed by more than 400 community volunteers, is an opportunity to learn, identify, and break down barriers in a heartwarming way. There will also be musical performances, refreshments, a gift wrapping station, and an opportunity to meet Santa Claus. All donations provide funds for participants to purchase presents for their friends and family. For more information about the committee, visit the city's website. Have you given much thought to the identity of Guilford County? This is a question the community can collectively answer in a short survey. Coming up after the break, we'll tell you the basis of the survey. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. Guilford County government is interested in knowing what residents consider as the identity of the county. Answering that question will help staff develop the county's new brand. Joining me now to explain the process of creating a new brand is Andrew Kretsch. He is the Marketing and Community Outreach Manager for Guilford County. Hello, Andrew. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So what sparked the need for Guilford County to come up or create a new brand?
Sure. So Guilford County has never really had a brand. So we're taking this opportunity to build sort of a united county brand based on our core values and community feedback. This will include sort of a new visual identity for the brand, as well as wordmark, as well as departmental sub-brands to give each department its own unique identity that ties into the brand overall. And through all of this, we want something that we can trademark to help prevent against fraud and create trust within the community.
Okay, sounds like a lot of work. You have an online survey that you want the community to respond to. How much time does that take to complete?
Sure, that only takes about 10 minutes. You can find it on guilfordcountync.gov/brand. Yeah, it only takes about 10 minutes to complete. We really just want to get individual and community experiences within the county. There's some multiple choice, some open-ended, but it's really simple, and it's a great way to give your feedback into this brand building process.
So it kind of ties into what I was saying about the identity. How do people identify Guilford County? This will give them a way to describe that.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, when are you hoping to unveil the new brand?
So let me even back up and give a little insight into the process. Right now we're in the research phase, so we're really gathering community feedback. After that, we'll develop a few brand prototypes and we'll test those within the community. And then the unveil, we're aiming for late summer, early fall of 2024.
Okay. Sounds like you've got a very specific path that you're following, and you want residents to not only take the survey, but you'll actually have some focus groups. So how will people be able to participate in the focus groups?
Yeah, so again, visiting guilfordcountync.gov/brand, that's sort of our hub for this whole project. So we will announce new engagement sessions, keep folks posted on the process there. We will have 2 virtual sessions for the community coming up, one on October 11th and one on October 19th. You can learn more on that site, but also follow us on social media. And if you have any questions, feel free to message us there.
Okay, so I was going to say, if people want more information, they're excited about your new brand, and they want to give you input and tell you what they think, how can you be reached?
Sure. So on that site, the branding portal, we have some FAQs. So I would say check there first if there's any specific questions. But if not, just message us on social media, leave a comment. We're really active there, and we're happy to engage.
Okay, well, Andrew, you've got your work cut out for you. Establishing a new brand is always fun, but it is a great deal of work, and it sounds like something collectively the community will be able to take part in. So again, we want folks to join your focus groups October 11th and 19th, and do keep us posted. Come back and let us know how that's going.
I will, and I just want to say thank you to everyone in the community who has responded so far. We've gotten some great results and feedback, and yeah, if we could keep the momentum rolling, that'd be great.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for some interesting and useful information about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That's coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. One way to stay informed about decisions that impact you and our city is by attending or tuning in to City Council meetings at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesday of the month. The fourth Tuesday is reserved for a meeting as needed. The City Council has resumed meeting in the Katie Dorset Council Chamber on Level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building located at 300 West Washington Street. The public is allowed in person, but only in a limited capacity. Those who choose not to be in the building can participate virtually. The Greensboro City Council meetings are broadcast right here on GTN. The meetings are also streamed live on the city's website and on Roku. To review the council meeting schedule and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month. 2 community events are being co-sponsored by the Commission on the Status of Women, Greensboro's Human Rights Department, the Greensboro Police Department, and the Guilford County Family Justice Center. The annual Purple Tree Lighting Ceremony kicked off the activities at Governmental Plaza in downtown Greensboro. To promote community awareness of domestic violence, the trees will be illuminated each night for the entire month. Thursday, October 19th is National Domestic Violence Awareness Day. The community is asked to wear purple on this day to show support for and solidarity with those impacted by domestic violence. Also, being willing to talk about it and break the silence, you can educate yourself about relationship red flags and common warning signs of abuse. Discover local resources by calling the Family Justice Center at 336-641-7233 for information and links to service providers. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, call 911 or the Family Service of the Piedmont 24/7 crisis hotline at 336-273-7273. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight, but first, prepare to mark your calendar for all the great events happening on the town.
I'm Dave, and here are some of the special events happening this weekend on the town. The Carolina Theater's Nightmare Off Elm Street series kicks off October 5th and 6th in the Crown. Dress your scary best. Enjoy retro horror movies and specialty concessions every Thursday and Friday nights in October. The series starts with a showing of Scream October 5th, followed by Blair Witch Project the next night. Movie tickets are $8 and available at the box office or online at carolinatheater.com. The Greensboro Coliseum welcomes rap, hip-hop, and country star Jelly Roll and his Backroad Baptism Tour October 6th. The versatile musician won 3 Country Music Television Awards this year for his hit song, Son of a Sinner. Tickets start at $34. Get yours at the box office or online at greensborocoliseum.com. Ashanti and Ja Rule, 2 of hip-hop's biggest names, bring their epic Night of Hits show to the Tanger Center October 6th. Ashanti is a Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter, actor, and author. Ja Rule is a rapper, songwriter, actor, and producer. Both stars' hits are consistently near the top of the charts. Tickets start at $75. Buy yours at the box office or online at tangercenter.com. The Greensboro Symphony Orchestra hosts the first of 7 candidates for its music director position October 7th at the Tanger Center. Conductor Robert Moody and cellist Gabriel Martins headline a performance of works by Marquez, Lalo, and Beethoven. Tickets start at $35. Get yours at the box office or online at tangercenter.com. October 8th is Take a Kid Mountain Biking Day, and Greensboro's Parks and Recreation Department makes it happen at Lake Higgins. Reserve your free bike rentals for kids and adults on the city website at greensboro-nc.gov. Riders must be at least 9 years old to ride, and bikes are limited, so register today. Stay tuned to FYI Weekly for more happenings on the town.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has more than 20 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. Creative Greensboro will welcome Greensboro author and performing artist Deanna Kelly Syed for the premiere of her new solo performance work, American Body. Her residency at the Stephen D. Hires Theater will take place from October 12th to October 15th. Syed will host a community discussion on Monday, October 9th about bodies and belonging. American Body is an original solo show written and performed by Syed. Through 11 different characters, Syed humorously reveals how size, race, the American diet, and ancestral history intrudes upon our bodies. Tickets will be available on the Creative Greensboro's website. The residency at the Hires is housed inside the Greensboro Cultural Center, located at 200 North Davie Street. Straight ahead on the other side of the break is this week's Way to Go GSO shout out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout out. This week's shout out goes to the Greensboro History Museum. Pre-K through elementary school age children discovered the history of fighting fires in Greensboro. Kids got to meet our firefighters and tour actual fire engines from the 1880s and 2020s during this Little Lions Saturday event. Families can explore the museum's recreation of Steam Fire Engine Station Number 1 in the Welcome to the Gate City exhibition, which highlights the differences in firefighting between the 1800s and today. Little Lion Saturday is a free monthly program hosted by the Greensboro History Museum. It's a great way to discover Greensboro's history through hands-on activities. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Alexa users can subscribe to our 5-minute flash briefings, which airs on 90.1 FM and 100.7 FM. Be sure to download both weekly podcasts, Talk City Greensboro and Connect GSO, plus GTN is streaming on Roku. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.